You are learning how to master money, not be a slave to it. And in the beginning, any small victory is what you feel like you need to keep pressing forward. And some of you, unfortunately, want to do that prematurely with trades. I just need that little affirmation, that little nudge. This is going to work for me. I know he said don't push a button. I know he said don't trade, but I have to. Michael, if you could just feel what it feels like to be inside this skin of mine. I got to wake up every day and do this dumb shit and make no money. I'm in a country that doesn't make any fucking money, and I'm in an impoverished nation. I didn't have a father. I didn't have a mother. You know, I can't get a job with my college degree. I dropped out of college. I couldn't afford it. My mom and dad don't do this for me. Look, listen. All that stuff may be true. I had everything stacked against me. Everything. I had no pedigree that had money before me. I had no advantages where people could help me get into certain things, fall into certain, perfect scenarios for jobs. I didn't have any of those advantages. I didn't have this, where somebody's whipping my ass into shape when I'm doing stupid shit. Get me back on the rails. Keep me focused. Let me tell you something. My feelings would not have been fucking hurt because this is exactly how my grandfather talked to me. And I miss it. I wish I could hear that Navy man whip my ass and get your head in the fucking game. Focus on this. What are you looking at that shit for? This is what you're supposed to be focusing on right now. Yes, sir. I didn't have that when he passed away. He didn't see me do this. You have someone in me that proves that we can do this consistently. I'm teaching you how to do it. I'm giving you a mindset, a way of thinking about it, how to conquer your demons, wrestle with them, pin them, beat their fucking ass. But you have to show up and do everything I tell you to do. And everything I tell you not to do, you need to keep it away. This is one of the hardest things that you as a human being will ever endeavor to do. Because it's so easy to psych yourself out. I'm convinced that 80% of people that fail, they talk themselves into failure. either subconsciously or blatantly. Think about what you've done to yourself as a trader. If you've traded with live funds and you've blown that account or accounts, you can go right back to the moment where you knew at that moment, right before you did it, when you still had money in the account, the day that you did like 25, 30 trades, over leveraging, trying to fix something, trying to just do whatever. At some point, it became like you just wanted to end it all because it was too painful. Just click until I don't have any more money left. I don't have the discipline to do it right. I've already convinced myself that I'm never going to do this. So let's just blow the account and be done with it. So subconsciously, what? Your mind tells your hand there's something to do. Push the button. But the chart's saying nothing about doing anything at all. You're never going to see a book written like that. But that's the stuff that goes on for real.
Yo, good morning, everybody. Happy Monday, everyone. Good morning, good morning. Say what's up in the chat. Hit the like button before we get rocking and rolling here. Hope everybody's doing well. Good morning, good morning. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Let me make sure audio is good to go here before we... All right, looks good to me. Alrighty, boys. Good morning. What's up, everybody? What's up, Ben, Parsi Trader, Horty Panda, Wolf Dubai, Jamie, what's up? Wannabe Trader, Jorno, Big Head Reef, good morning, Nika. Good morning, Michelle. Connor, good morning. Good morning, everybody. What's up, Badal? Wolf Dubai, Kev, good morning. Sean, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Just making sure that my stream is all good here. Kind of had some stream issues again at the end of Friday last week. So I'm just double checking some things here before we dive in. Looks good to me, though. Audio looks good, so we're not dropping any frames. Bitrate's good. I think we should be all right, boys. As long as Google Chrome doesn't crash again, I think we're gonna be in business. So we'll go ahead and jump in to the charts here. So I guess first and foremost, I didn't even we don't have any news today, right? So let me just double check here. Oh, this all reset. Nice. USD. Yeah, so no news Monday today. And we've got PPI tomorrow. Was this moved? I thought this was supposed to be on Wednesday. Did they move it up a day? Anyway, we got PPI tomorrow. No news today. Obviously Thursday is Thanksgiving, and then no news Friday. So really my plan this week is to be trading Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, off Thursday for Thanksgiving. Probably will be off Friday as well, the day after, and just kind of just chilling. So I don't expect market to be very hot, or too many great opportunities after Thanksgiving anyway. So that's going to be my plan for this week, guys. A short week, 3-day trading week for me. And I guess diving into the charts here, obviously, you know, we got a big sell-off last week. Just looking at the weekly candle. This is the weekly candle here on NASDAQ and ES. You can see we expanded to the downside. We did end up closing below the previous weekly low. However, we did take out October low here and then failed to close below that level. So we'll see if that was our sell side objective or if markets still want to seek lower prices. You guys can let me know in the chat what you guys are thinking on kind of an overall higher time frame macro perspective. As of right now, my objective for sell side, you know, going into like last week and even the week prior, was that October low. So now that October low has been taken, I personally would like to see price begin to rally here. Otherwise, obviously, it's going to get, you know, even uglier. We did talk about potential lower targets that we could trade into. So I'm never going to say that it's an impossibility, because it can always get worse, right? It can always get worse. And a rebalance of this monthly range would put us down here at like 21,000, you know, 600s, 21,500s, etc. So this is absolutely in play. I'm definitely not going to say it's not, but I don't know if I'm necessarily banking on that or trying to trade in a way to force that to happen, if that makes sense, because I definitely think it doesn't have to do that, you know, right now, so to speak. So that's just kind of the overall macro thought process here, and kind of just where we're at. This is a ginormous fat with a pH 4-hour gap. I kind of feel like we might just rally up and potentially fill this entire 4-hour gap, if I'm being honest. Let's check the 1 hour. Otherwise, the other way obviously you'd be looking at this would be a rebalance here, like this. So we are already trading above 50% of this range, right? So to me, if we're going to see lower, I would expect us to find some resistance up in here and find some sensitivity to create that reversal lower. Otherwise, I mean, if we're going to see some pretty heavy displacement through here, I would kind of expect this to just be, you know, buy side of the curve to come for the 300s, 360s here on the NASDAQ. So that's just kind of what I'm looking at right now. But we are like right at 50% of the range. So you could quite literally say, you can make an argument for both sides, because we're right kind of at the moment of truth, if you will. Oops. So that is at 15-minute. Yeah, I mean, London did manipulate the Asia lows, and could expect to see maybe New York continuation higher here. Would be fine by me. It would be fine by me, boys and girls. But market is pumping up here at the open. We'll see. 9:30 opened up right here. It's just been a God candle straight up. Shrek woke up with the morning wood today, some might say. And we are up currently from the open almost 200 points. I just love this. I love this, boys. This is November. Welcome to November. Market opens up. We do a 200-point move in an instant, either up or down. But it is consistent. That is the one thing we can say. The one thing we can say, we can complain about a lot of things, but we can't complain about the consistency of the markets doing this month. So, silver lining, I guess. But anyway, boys, happy Monday. Hope you guys are doing well. Got the coffee loaded up, ready to go. Cheers, everybody. Yep, that is good. That is definitely good. No luck in the woods this weekend, boys and girls. I saw plenty of deer. Nothing worth shooting though, right? Just saw a lot of small bucks. Saw some does, some fawns. Just but it was, you know, always good to get back out there and do some redneck tangs. But it was fun. Good times, good times. What's up, everybody? Good morning, Melda, Arena, Ruben. It's perfect and handsome. All right. Perfect. Hopefully it stays that way. Yeah, it's been a little frustrating, guys. I mean, last week I had a couple issues early in the week with the stream. Had to update some drivers on my PC, and then we were fine until Friday. And then Friday we had Google Chrome crashing. So I guess I don't know if it was just a Chrome issue or if it was a full-blown like PC issue. But yeah, everything's updated. Everything, hopefully, fingers crossed, should be fine. I mean, I guess we'll see though. So far, so good. Anyway, looking at the poll in the chat, 131 votes, 54% of the chat is bullish, 35% bearish, 11% sideways. Well, the sideways people are getting blown out right now. I mean, this is just quite literally the boner of boner candles. 200 points exactly from open, pretty much. So we'll see what happens here. Lucky passed 5 fundeds. Congrats, Lucky. Carry Carrie's not as happy for you, Lucky. Carrie says, Lucky Clips, nice gamble. You'll probably lose them by next week. Yo, I will say the funny thing about the trading space, and I'm also guilty of this, so I'm not just throwing anyone under the bus here. Like, it is such a real thing. You know how, like, the personal development space, the fucking, you know, online guru space, they'll always try to take the righteous route, and they'll say things like, oh, when I see other people succeeding, it gets me motivated. It gets me fired up. I'm so happy for them, right? When I see other people having crazy success, I'm so happy for them. One thing that I've noticed in the trading space is it is the fucking exact opposite, like 99% of the time. You know what I'm saying? It's literally like you see other people other people succeeding in trading, and the fucking comment sections are just like filled with nothing but discouragement, fucking scammer this, scammer that. It's fucking hilarious, to be honest, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of the same way sometimes. You know, it's just like all this feel good, warm, fuzzy. Oh yeah, you gotta be happy for all these other people. It's like, do I though, actually? Do I don't know. You know what I mean? It just depends on the vibe. It all depends if I hit stop loss that day or if I hit take profit. If I hit take profit, yeah, we can be happy for him. If I hit stop loss, though, sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. I got my hater hat on today. Drinking the haterade. And I ain't announced a shame in admitting that. It is what it is. But I can see. I basically, moral of the story is Lucky Clips. I think I already forget who said it. I think Carrie is gonna... Yeah, I think Carrie's feeling the haterade today. Carrie's not feeling, you know, not feeling the good vibes. Just wanted to knock you back down to reality. I'm sure you were feeling euphoric after passing the 5 fundeds, and Carrie's like, yeah, let me fucking knock that guy back down a couple pegs. So, you know, well played. I can't even hate on it. It is what it is. Welcome to reality, buddy. Oh man. Horty Panda made $5 today. Well, listen, don't tell Carrie that, Horty Panda. Otherwise, they're going to let you know that you're probably going to lose that tomorrow. So just like... Tyler, you should watch Bambi, The Reckoning 2025. 5.1 IMBD before hunting. What a good movie, The Bambi. What a classic. ICT is live on YouTube. I did see that. Yeah, I saw that he was going live like right as I was going live. So you guys will have to let me know if he gives us any trade signals. I am not watching. Time to sleep until January. What's up, Pear? If I'm losing, everybody else should be losing too. Listen, Gary, I get it. I fucking totally get it. No judgment here. Unfortunately, the stats don't lie. I mean, that's fair enough, Kevin. That is fair enough. Carrie, oh, you're all grande. Why'd you change? Yeah, I don't know why YouTube switched it. They got the usernames now in the chat. I don't like that, to be honest. I kind of wish we just had the names again. You don't know what you had until it's gone. You know? That's kind of what it's looking like. Anyway, let's well, the reason I'm kind of stalling here is I don't really think there's much opportunity of like what I want to in terms of what I want to do, right? Because we are very much so like right in the fucking middle of this range. And I could make just as easy of a argument for higher as I could for lower right now. And that's why I'm not like eyes glued to the chart per se. I'm kind of just waiting for more information. But just so you guys know, if anyone's tuning in late and was late to class, I don't know why you guys, if you're going to show up to class, why show up late to class? You know what I'm saying? Like all the meat and potatoes is basically done right in the first 5-10 minutes. And then we're just kind of waiting to see what happens. But, yeah. So if anyone's late, this is the last time I'm going to show it. We're 50% of this range. All right. If we see sensitivity up in here and we see price reject and we see strong displacement lower, I like lower prices. We got lows here. Here at, I'll mark it out. We got lows to target here at 361 and potentially lower, right? So that would be kind of the sell side targets. But however, if we don't see that and we see rather continuation, I feel as though this could be setting up for just distribution off of London manipulating Asia lows, and then we see expansion higher, and more so buy side of the curve on that higher time frame versus, you know, a rebalance to go lower. So last time I'm going to say that, but that is kind of just where we're at. So, I mean, as of right now, though, it's like, what am I supposed to do with this? 200-point jump at open. 200-point jump here at the open, and now I'm just kind of watching. I'm watching because I am unsure of where we are going to go from here. All right. Thank you, Tyler. That 50% fib actually is pretty sexy. I'm not going to lie. I feel the same way about it. It does actually get me going for sure. Am I going to trade in December? I am, yes. Allie says, if I want to choose ICT's live stream and Tyler's live stream, absolutely Tyler. Allie, see? Good man. Good man. What are the odds ICT actually takes a trade on stream? What are the odds, you think? Would you say it's like over or under 15%? But anyway, all I know, guys, is the poll in the chat was bullish. All right. 172 votes, 52% bullish, 35% bearish, 12% think sideways. So do with that information what you will. Yeah, we are rejecting pretty strong off these highs, especially ES. NQ looking like the stronger one. Dow Jones is bearish right now on the hourly. ES and NQ both bullish. The current hourly candle has no lower wick on ES and NQ here. So yeah, this 930 opening range, this might all just be the upper wick and Judas swing here, which is fine. But yeah, NQ the strongest of the three. We'll see. We got new 15-minute candle just opened up here. And 15 minutes, obviously, till the close of the hour and 4-hour candles. Yeah, Dow Jones dumped here the previous 15 minutes. Oh, come on. You'll lose a trade and say they were watching him. Listen, I kind of like that though. If he can use that one, I can use that one, right? If I take a losing trade on stream, I can definitely use the same excuse. I like to dust that one off. The audience doesn't receive it as well when I do it though. Like when ICT says it, I feel like his audience is like, you know what? Yeah, I think I believe him. I think he's being serious. But when I say it, I'm a scammer. I don't know why the double standard, but what's up, Paris? First time you feel 50-50 with price action, kind of somewhat a little more bullish today, I think. Yeah, I'm fucking totally, this is a toss-up for me. I can see both, but so I'm just chilling for right now. Jay chilling. All I know is we got basically, yeah, no lower wick on the current hourly candle on the low. So this, I mean, we opened and we went straight up and there's like really no lower wick. Weird. On my other chart up here, there's no wick on this hourly candle, but it's very small. Yeah, there's literally, that's weird. Anyway, so we'll see if this wants to rebalance. this range, 50%, and then we see sell-off. But, I mean, obviously, if this holds and closes, I think we just see a grind higher. Just retrace to 50% of this range. Our first presented gap is technically this lower gap here. So I would say if we trade below this first presented gap in disrespect, then I would definitely think lower. I would then probably shift to looking at these lows here. 361. But if we hold above here, I think we just see higher. That's what I'm thinking, boys. I think the chat probably agrees with that since most of the chat is bullish so far. Yeah, weird. I'm not sure. I'm looking at the E-mini chart for both of these, and I'm not joking. On my upper monitor, there's no lower wick on this. Here, I'll try to show you. Look, it's like no wick. Anyway. ES starting to flip now. ES first presented gap right here. Do have a little volume imbalance on it. Yeah, look at this hourly candle flipping. Sour Avarat. What's up? Yeah, so far so good though, boys. I think we're in the clear, I think, with the stream. Although I don't want to jinx it. Going risk free. Are you in a short parse trader? I'm assuming. Yeah, kind of moment of truth here. Obviously, we're SMTing these lows with ES, right? So ES swiping out these pre-market lows. NQ trading back to first presented fair value gap. 618 tap. Pretty much perfect. Let's see if we want to flip this range. Remember, we are above 50% of the higher time frame range up here. So this whole range might just flip. Marsal is short. All right, man. You and Parse Trader, I guess. Parse Trader's targeting. Wait, yes, sir. 655 targeting 460. 655. Oof. Ooh. Are you still in? I just spiked up right as I read that. Midnight open, RTH gap. All right. I dig it. I dig it. Nothing for me as of yet. We are in the macro now. New hour in like 7 minutes. Well, guys, what's ICT saying? Who's got the skinny for me in the chat? I know we got people double listening. I really don't know how people do that. Like how people pull up multiple live streams and they just like have like 6 tabs of streamers and then they just bounce back. They bounce around. How do you do that? Do you just like mute one, go to the next, listen for a couple minutes? Oh, this isn't really interesting. Let me go back. Is that what people do? I'm confused. That seems like a lot of work. Bunch of crap. We got a new block, says ESSN navigation or aviation. We got a new block. What do you mean we got a new block? Break even. Yeah, we just pumped up here. Talking about the new week gap. Yeah, new week gap. We have already traded off of it in London. Here. But otherwise, that's all I got for you. Dang. Looking like an internal to external rotation here. But to me, there's like no trade with this. It's like your only trade with this is quite literally just doing this, right? You're just like buying either the 50% or the 618 or first presented fair value gap, right? Like this would be your best entry. Obviously, it looks fantastic in hindsight, but then you're putting your stop here. And I don't know, I just overall like the fact that this is coming down from a 50% retrace of like the overall higher time frame 1 hour and 4 hour ranges, it still just feels like a really risky trade. It's like, you know what I mean? But this would be your only entry opportunity on something like this. Most likely, right? I mean, unless you're going to, I don't know, take this inversion, which I don't think is just, I just don't like that. You know what I mean? So there's not really a whole lot here to do much with. I don't think personally. Here's a little 1 minute gap. I'd rather just, I don't know, sit here and see what happens and wait till it's a little bit more clear. Oh, the sus block? No, let me turn that on here. I don't think I have it on this. The sus block. How did I forget the sus block? Oh, yep, a little sus block there. Yep. Another sus block, bullish sus block here that got absolutely penetrated. Any sus blocks on the 5 minute is the real question. Not really. Nothing in this range, at least. Yeah, I can't forget the sus blocks, boys. 15 hourly sus blocks? No. Little sus. There ain't very many sus blocks. You know what I'm saying? Badumts. Little sus. Yeah, well, who's in what? I know that some people were just in short. Sounds like they got break even stopped. Who's in longs, I guess. I guess that's the other side. Who's long off first presented gap? There's always going to be at least one. See if I can get BE third time in a row. Taken in. Sounds like you're trading some chop to me taken in. You can't, you're going to not be able to give me shit anymore. You're taking just as much choppy trades as me, maybe. That's a lot of break evens. Allie's in long, but not from first presented gap. Anthony's in long. Wolf Dubai waiting for the new hour. Yeah, we got new hour in a few minutes here. Silly Goose is a huge fan of November price action. Yeah, it's pretty good. I need a mohawk above those highs first to short. I see. Yeah, I don't mind it. Yeah, it's just kind of a tough read right now, to be honest. I genuinely feel like I could argue both sides, so I'm just waiting. You know, try to be a disciplined trader. As fun as that is. Try to be disciplined. Wait for it to be obvious. Not be a naughty little degenerate. Yeah, all I know is NQ, the strongest of the three. I mean, if you want to be long in any of these assets, NQ is the one. Honestly, this hourly candle on ES is likely going to close below these highs. And NQ will close above. Dow Jones is going to close as a bearish candle altogether, but we shall see. We don't have any 10 a.m. news that I'm aware of. Don't tell me there's a yellow folder. Nope. Nothing. Literally nothing. 1 minute till the close of the hour, guys. Hour and 4 hour. We longing? I don't fucking know, dude. I might long, I might short. I really don't know. I might do nothing. Is it possible to do both? I'm gonna long on one account, short on the other. But yeah, I would say, I mean, the easiest longs is something like this, right? It's an internal to external range rotation, which would be ideal. What I'd want to look for longs. New hour just opened up here. Otherwise, shorts, a lot more targets to choose from, whether you're targeting just, you know, pre-market lows, and potentially as far as 361 today. So, I mean, yeah, ideally, if I'm looking along, this is kind of what you'd want, right? Internal to external. Hour just opened up. Let's see if we swipe this high and what we want to do from there. Well, the hourly closes, I don't know if you're asking like philosophically or if you're asking just like me personally why I was referencing that. It's just going off of like, okay, what are the hourly closures? What are they kind of telling us, right? And I mean, what we're doing when we're trading ICT concepts is we're really just reading price action, right? So when a candle has a strong close like above here, obviously we had already rebalanced this range. So like in my head, I'm like, all right, well, if we're going to see sensitivity here, like we probably should sweep liquidity and then reverse. The fact that it's not doing that though, kind of tells me that this might just be a continuation higher. And this is actually, we're going to fill this entire gap and probably trade towards these highs. It's funny. We got 25,361. I'm not saying we get there. I really don't think we get here today. That's not what I'm saying. I don't think this move takes place today. I just think that's too big. I think that's too big of a range for today. But it could be in play throughout the week, potentially. But obviously it's a little bit of discrepancy here because if you're looking at ES, right, it's noting the difference between these two because we took out the hourly highs on ES and we did close back in the range, which is generally what you'd be looking for a sweep of liquidity. But we still closed pretty strong. You can see we still closed above previous hourly high and above this breaker here, right? But you're just trying to get some clues as to where price is likely to go in the following hour, 4 hour, etc. And based on the way that this closed pretty strong. So I would kind of expect this to be more so continuation longs than reversal. you know, even looking at if you want to bring YM into the equation here, right? Yes, we were bearish on the previous hour, but YM takes out this low, and look at that rejection. Like, that is such a strong rejection on that. So even to me, that looks a little bit more bullish, right? But we're really just trying to figure out, okay, what's this current hourly candle going to do? Is really what we're trying to figure out here. And I mean, as of right now, it's just open, very small manipulation down and new highs here. So yeah, first presented fair value gap longs, SMT at the lows. Obviously, hindsight's always perfect, but still a tough read here if you're just kind of factoring in the higher time frame rebalance as a potential reversal area from a higher time frame. But right, hindsight's always 20/20, chat. We got bearish SMT on the daily with the closing of the 3 assets. Really? Bearish SMT on the daily? Bearish SMT on the daily. All right, I'm on the daily. I'm looking at the 3 assets. Am I blind? What am I missing here? Robin, am I high? I don't see any SMTs here, to be honest. If anything, I see an SMT at this October low. We've taken October low on E-mini and Dow and NASDAQ, and YM did not take this out. So if anything, I see a bullish divergence. With a pretty favorable daily close on Friday. Closing back above this opening price. So that's what I'm seeing. Oops. That is what I am seeing, Chad. Chad, I am seeing that a bullish SMT actually over a bearish SMT. But it is the daily time frame, sir. You can still trade some retracements inside of that daily time frame and get a good trade. We want to get good trades. We don't want to take bad trades. We just want to take a good trades and use good risk management, and then we be okay. Okay, we could take some losses, but we got to take good trades. We don't want to take bad trades. You can take a loss. Okay, it's okay to take loss, but you just have to take good trade. You take good trade, you win, you lose. That's all you can do. Okay, but you have to take good trade. If you take a bad trade, well, what the fuck are you doing? You have to take good trade. Do not take a bad trade. I fucking find you. I find you. I'll find you and I'll give you a big kiss. If you take a bad trade, I'm going to find you and I'm going to kiss you. But if you take good trade, I still find you, I'll still kiss you. All right, boys. We got a 1 minute CIS Dizzle. 1 minute change in the stay here above previous hourly high. Oh, man. It seems like a good trade. It feels like a ballsy trade, though, a little bit. What do you guys think of something like this? Look how fucking quick that was, though. Damn. Damn. Is this a good trade, chat? That's all I wanted to know. I want to know if it is a good trade. If it's not a good trade, I don't want to take it. But if it is a good trade, maybe I take it. Is it not a good trade or is it a good trade? I don't know if it's good trade or not good trade. I don't think it's great trade, but it's not bad. I don't think it's bad trade. I just don't think it's good trade. I'm too hesitant on this. I don't like it. I don't like it too much. I just want I just want a nice trade. I don't want to have to think too hard. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. There she blows. It's going. I don't know. I'm joking, obviously. I don't. Yeah. I'm still unsure. Still unsure. Kind of want to see a gap fail lower. 5 minute gap just got put in. This very well just might push a brand new high. And then we'll be happy about not taking the bad trade. Because we want the good one. But now if we fail this gap, maybe we can spread our wings a little bit. Because we definitely got plenty of room here. It's slowly turning into an autistic. I thought it was slowly becoming Russian. I don't know why. It just like it's like a verbal crutch that I have. I'll be Indian. I have the Indian accent down pretty good for like a couple sentences, and then it just like flows into Russian. I don't know why. Connor says, brother, I think that is a #1 bullshit trade. Well, it's fucking... Look at this, Connor. Look at that shit. Shit's printing. Turns out I'm a wuss. Too afraid to push the button. But no, I like it a little bit more if we can get this 5 minute flip. Definitely probably got to take it with micros, but... I just want to take a good trade. I just want to take it the good trade. Three minutes left on this 5 minute candle. Jeez. Where's 360? Is that all the way down here? Oh, damn. So yeah, if we could get something like this, I would be okay with this. And then I'd probably just, I mean, 1 to 2 here down just to opening range low. Obviously, yeah, just the reason that I was unsure about this 1 minute change in the state was basically the fact that we were trading into all of these bullish gaps. And I'm like, I'd like to kind of see these fail first. Right? So far, looking like that might have been the right decision here as we're starting to now turn around. We'll see. Wicking pretty nicely on the 5. We take a good trade. We don't take a bad trade. Oh my gosh. Quick hack for nailing the Indian accent. Curl your tongue to the tip. Wait. Curl your tongue so the tip is touching the roof of your mouth. Ooh. I can actually feel myself getting more native. More native by doing this. Good tip, Anthony. Eat some curry. Oh, man. Yes, I know ICT is live. ICT. God, some vowels and consonants even are kind of tough by doing that. It's actually kind of tough to say. Tyler, ICT is live. Yeah, like ICT, like saying the C, the S sound in the Indian accent's kind of tough. Makes me feel like I have a speech impediment. ICT. Oh, that's funny. Listen, to any Indian folk in the chat, just know it's all in good fun. It's all in good fun, man. Don't get offended. Listen, we pick on Americans just as much. Listen, hey, listen. If it makes you feel any better, all of our tax dollars go to Israel. So, I mean, who's the real, you know what I mean? Who's the real clowns here? But the bad thing is, like, there's nothing we can do about it. Shit, what are we supposed to do? Not pay our taxes and go to jail? We don't have a choice. The IRS is basically the modern day mafia. And we are the method. So listen, it's all in good fun. Don't get fucking pissy with me. Don't get pissy with me. I invite you to my street food vendor in India. Sounds like a one-way ticket to food poisoning, but I'm in. $10 trillion to Israel. Well, guys, yeah, looking like a good no trade on that 1 minute CISD. Even if it's just to have avoided this kind of chop that we're about to enter. Right? Might put in a new high here. But I think we more so accumulate for a little bit now. Potentially 10-16. So yeah, good no trade here. Even if you did take this, I would have hoped you went break even. I mean, at that point, you're already up over 1R. If you took a 1R trade, you smack take profit. You actually smacked almost 2R. But no entry on this 5 minute. We'll reframe that up if we're going to get it. So far, just avoiding some chop here. So we are happy about that. We don't want to trade in the chop. See, it went Russian at the end. Damn it. We'll get there. Tanya took it. Nice. What happened? Did she smack take profit or what? The trade is still valid until we put in a new high and violate this order block. But yeah, my confirmation will be this 5-minute. You don't know you left? Oh, okay. Well, listen, you guys can't be coming in the chat saying this streamer took this trade and this streamer took that trade. If you can't give me the outcome. Don't leave me hanging. Right? Don't give me the cliffhangers. Horty Panda. Horty Panda, I thought you said that you were up. I thought you said that you were up $5. Horty Panda, you're making El Grande very happy right now. Down 40 now. Damn. Are you on, you must be on a live account, Horty Panda. Now someone said Tanya is not trading today. What? Are y'all fucking with me or what? What's up, Malik? It happened. You entered with 2 minis instead of 2 micros. Welcome to the club, Malik. Try 7 next time. Try 7. We're going to Monaco. On Ninja Stream. Oh, okay. Cool, cool. Horty Panda short again. What's up, Nashty? Nat, Horty, maybe just take a chill pill for a bit. You said it's like your, hang on. You said it was your like third, this is your 4th trade in the last 20 minutes. Yeah, I'd maybe just chill out for a sec. There ain't that many good trades right here, Horty Panda. There's not that many good ones here, but at least you're putting yourself in position to catch it if it happens. Right? You got to be in it to win it, or whatever they say with the Powerball. Listen, if you ain't got a ticket, you can't win. What's up, Ethan? Tyler, can you give me one Tradeify account, please? Ethan, are you Irish? I gotta test your luck as well. Are you Irish, Ethan? Ethan's wanting to try his luck and see if I'll gift him a Tradeify account. And I'm trying to see how lucky Ethan is. You are? Wow. Well, I guess your Irish luck ran out because the answer is no. Oh! Oh, no. Come again. Oh.
Stop it. Get some help.
That happens though. You know what I mean? Don't give up now. Yeah. I knew you were lying, Ethan. That's the thing. That's the thing. Let me check. Hang on, Ethan. Let me check the. All you had to do was be honest, and you would have had one. All you had to do, just don't lie to me. You know what I mean? Don't lie to me like my ex-wife with her personal trainer. Luckily for me, he was Irish. But unluckily for me, he was also part African, so he got he got the other genes. Anyway. Let me check out Ethan here. Yeah, I don't think Ethan's Irish. Definitely not Irish. It was worth a shot, though, Ethan. Hey, listen. Hey, Ethan. Shooter's gonna shoot. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even mad at it. Shooter's gonna shoot. You know, Wayne Gretzky once said, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So. Boo-hoo, man. Why did I take a short? This market is buns. Cooked me. I still don't mind. I don't mind the short here after swiping this hourly high. I just don't want to get caught in... This is exactly what I was trying to avoid by not taking this 1 minute CISD. I just don't want to be in this. You know what I mean? Like, I want a fast move. Something my ex has never said. Why do they never say that? You know what I mean? Like, you ask a girl, you're just like, would you rather your man last 2 minutes, or would you rather him last 2 hours or whatever? And they're always like, oh my God, I'm always taking the 2 minutes. Until they get the 2 minutes and all of a sudden they're not happy? Whatever, bro. Fucking lie to me some more, why don't you? I just thought I was giving you what you wanted. Listen, you don't know how long 2 minutes is until you've waited for a 2 minute candle to close. It feels like a long time then. But damn. Right? No? Is that just me? Thought we're in this together. Thought we're in this together, chat. Whatever. Horty Panda made $8 back. Let's go, Horty Panda. Three-minute inversion, short. I wasn't even aware that there was a 3-minute. This a 3-minute inversion? I know, dude, Lorenzo. That's what I'm saying, dude. I'm still searching for that first win. It's coming. It's got to be around the corner here. You know what I mean? Oh, shoot. Wow. Another new high here. Listen, I might have to go get a refill of coffee if this puts in a new high, because then there's just going to be nothing to do. Oh, we're holding, baby. It's almost like these are the trades that are tough. It's like, gosh, we've now taken out this low, right? We've taken out this low. These are like the aggressive scalp trades where it's like, you know what? You could maybe you could maybe stab this 1 minute inversion and try to take it up to this high. And then maybe leave a runner, I guess. What do you guys think of something like this? It's just, these aren't my like favorite types of trades to take, but this is what I would play if I had to play something right now. This is what I would play. You maybe don't even need to stop like that. You could do like that. Oh. All right, I'll do it honestly for fun, but I'm gonna do light size. I'll do like 6 micros. What is it here? I'm gonna do it. Just because I don't think we reverse here until like top of the hour. Oh, come on. Really? Hit the bullish gap. Hit the bullish gap on NQ. Did not hit it on ES. All right, we're in. Trying this with light size, guys. 6 micros. Just going for literally this like little over 1 hour scalp to the high. Then if it fails, we'll obviously go back to that original idea of that 5-minute inversion for lower. Oh yeah, I'm not in minis. No, I'm in micros. We're good. It's for fun. It literally is kind of like a for fun setup. I'm risking like $300. It's like 360 or something. So let's see. See if we can steal one. Passed your versed eval, Ravi. Good. Congrats. Not a always say congratulations. Work so hard, forgot how to vacation. They never seen the dedication. Now we made it. Now we made it. It's an IB setup. What is IB? Initial balance? Is it really? Tyler, don't come to Chirac. You will be vaporized. I think I'm going to go break even now. We just took out the high on ES. So we're SMTing against the trade. And we just took out this high here. So I'd like to see this kind of be a quick expansion through the high. If not, I'll just get out because we're just chopping. Don't come to Chirac. You'll be vaporized. Listen, why does everybody in my stream threaten me with violence? I don't understand. I could also do like 4 off and then just leave a couple run. Just because I think this could maybe just grind higher until like the new hour. But we're break even right now. Oops. How did that change? We're break even right now. I'm going to do that, guys. I'm just going to take 4 off at this high. And then I'll just leave a couple run because why not? Hey.
3, 2, 1, let's fuck!
I don't know. Anyway, the high is hit there, so you can be fully out or leave runners if you want. I'm just going to leave a couple of run for shits and giggles, but obviously I could close it if I change my mind and things start looking like it's getting ready to reverse, but just kind of expecting. It's 10:36. I'm like, I feel like we could just expand for another 20 minutes. So we'll do that. Maybe if we get like a closure back inside this range, I could just get out, but give it a chance at least. Not a always say congratulations. So the for fun trade panned out. Yeah, like realistically, I don't know, just projecting this out. Let's see why we couldn't reach like +1. Probably just close it if like this 5-minute closes like this. But if we can get a decent close in the 5, I'll just keep holding it. Silly Goose is up 20 bucks. Nice. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Silly Goose. Confluence for the trade. This is a 5-minute gap here that we were holding. I was initially waiting to see if we inversed it and then to go short. We just kept holding it. We got a sweep of a short-term low on the 1-minute inversion with displacement. 1-minute BPR. So bullish gap as well. And that was really it. Just kind of expecting order flow to continue to new highs. Not like my favorite trade setup to take. Like, I don't really care for these types of continuation trades, especially when the risk reward is like the low hanging fruit is so low. So I didn't go heavy size at all. And we're in the middle of the hour, so. But good read. Good read, Tyler. Tyler, you make me so horny when you do this. Tyler, it makes me so sopping wet when you take trades that take profit. Alright, we just took out that new high on the 5-minute. I'm going to sell one more back. Just leave one on now. 5-minute opened up. We took out this high. And then we're going to see if we can run this. I want to time stop this more than anything. Like, leave it till 10. You know, close to the macro or close to the new hour. Ideally, but. Let's see where we can go. If all candles body inversed the FEG. If all candles body inverse the FEG, why it's count as normal FEG? What? I'm not sure I totally understand your question, Alma. If all candles body inverse the FEG, why is it count as normal FEG? I mean, if it inverses a FEG, it's now an inversion FEG. 15-minute candle closes in 3 minutes. Might even just do like with this new 50, kind of like what I did here with the 5. Would be like a 15-minute open manipulation above previous high, and that could be my exit as well, which will align with 11 a.m. macro or close to. Why don't you guys tell me my hair was sticking out of my head? I am using TradeSyncer, Ben. Yeah, so far so good. I haven't had any issues with it. I wanted to try it out for a couple of weeks before like promoting it. I'll probably put together a video on it soon here, just like kind of like I did with the Replicanto, just how to set it up, how to use it. I just didn't want to promote it, and you know, I wanted to use it myself, make sure I wasn't gonna have any issues with it before I promote it, and so far it's been great. But yeah, I am using it. It's fairly easy to set up, yeah. Well, in terms of which one is better, I like TradeSyncer for a couple of reasons. The only downside is it's just more expensive because it's a monthly expense versus Replicanto is a one-time expense. But in terms of functionality, way more use that you can do in terms of like, you know, copy trading, because you can copy trade your Project X accounts along with your Tradeify accounts, which is obviously useful because a lot of people, if you're trading with Top Step at all, like you can only trade on Project X, so you don't have another option. Two, it's cloud-based. So like if you were trading on, let's say, like most people trade on like their PC, but if you have another laptop that you ever want to take a trade on, if you don't have a license for that other laptop, it's not going to copy trade. It's not going to work with Replicanto because you have to be on that licensed PC that you bought it for. So with TradeSyncer, you can trade, like if I'm on my laptop in the other room, I could take a trade on my leader account with TradeSyncer and it'll still copy. I don't have to come to my PC, you know what I mean, and copy it on my PC, if that makes sense. I could do the same thing from TradingView from my phone. Not that I'm advocating for it, but I could if I wanted to, right? Like, so you just have a little bit more freedom as far as those things go. And then kind of the last little cherry on top would be the last little cherry on top would be the aesthetic, right? It just looks more modern and clean. All right, guys, I'm probably going to kill the trade here. Let's see if we can get that. There we go. All right, I'm killing the trade there because new 15-minute just opened up. This new 15-minute candle immediately pushed above the high. We hit -1 standard deviations from just this last manipulation leg before this move up. We're getting close to the top of the hour, so that's kind of what I was hoping to do. Last 15 minutes here before the top of the hour. Now, we could just keep expanding and maybe I leave some on the table, but this is kind of what I wanted. So there we go. For fun trade ended up being a beautiful trade, so that's nice. 681, 678 per account. Just did 6 micros on that, so definitely was not willing to risk a lot. I was risking like $360 or something. So with partials ended up being just a tad bit under a 1 to 2. Might have sniped the exit, boys. Might have sniped the exit. That'd be sick. The trade got all my daily loss limit back. That trade did? Damn. So it wasn't a for fun trade for you. It was like, oh God, it's make or break time, Sempi. Tyler, if the body of a candle, body of FEG, do body of candle body the body? Yes, Kevin. I'm glad you asked that. That is a great question. I've been waiting for someone to ask that. Yes. So if the body of candle, body of FEG, do body of candle body the body? Yes. All right. So that's really important for you guys to know. Should we be looking to trade continuations more? It just depends on what price is showing, Sempi. I mean, it's really overall narrative, right? Like, I didn't know going into today if we're going to reverse, if we're going to continue. I had really a thesis for both, which I said very clearly. I'm like, guys, I can make a case for either side, so I need to wait for more information. And that's all I did, right? So I'm just waiting for more information. And all this is telling me is like, all right, the 5-minute fair value gap that I'm looking to maybe inverse, right, and then go attack lows. If we're holding this gap, why should I try to short that? You know what I mean? So scaling into the 1 minute, we're holding the gap, and then a setup presents itself for continuation. And low-hanging fruit target for me was just this recent high. You know, I wasn't necessarily predicting a higher expansion until after kind of this initial first move, right? So what I'm thinking here is ES takes out the high, right? Because I'm going for internal to external. I'm going for internal to external. So Yeah, that's the only way to put it. Internal and external. That's what I'm going for. ES takes it out at the same time as NQ taking out this short-term high, so I just go break even. If I get the follow through, I get it. If I don't, I don't. We get the follow through, but as we're expanding to that target, it's only 1035. And just understanding that I'm a big believer in macros. Some people in the chat, El Grande, aren't big believers in macros. And I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, I just don't think it's a high probability of it to stop here at 1035. When in reality, I think we would just grind higher, more likely, until the top of the next hour or the next macro. So that was what I did there, and took a partial, runners. When a new high was put in on the new 5-minute, took another one off. When a new high was put in on the 15-minute, took the last one off. So yeah, that was really it. But it was kind of more of like the timing. For that. So we'll see what happens. But macro is about to begin here. So let's see. Maybe we expand. We might just send this thing to the moon in the next 10 minutes. That'd be sick. And then the new hourly candle might take the new the previous hourly high, which will be just barnacles. Well, yeah, I was pretty content with this. Pretty content. Got a little bit extra from what I originally would have had just targeting this, so. Tyler, ever heard of people feeling optimistic and bullish just before holidays? Dude, it's crazy. So like obviously my dad's a boomer. And it's so funny, like he's got a fair amount of, money invested into the markets, but he doesn't know what's happening really day to day. He only knows what's happening in the markets on a quarterly statement basis. So it's just so funny. Like I think back to hang on. So January, February, March. Yeah. So at Q2, right, we had obviously a huge crash with the tariffs. April, we just sell off like crazy. But by the time that Q2 statement comes out, we were already back at all-time highs. So like he just had no clue. I mean, he kind of knew because I would tell him. Like when he calls me up and we chit-chat, he's always just like, oh yeah, well, how's the market doing today, And it's just so funny too, like parents and grandparents or just people in general, when the markets are down, they're just like, oh gosh, hope you're not losing too much money trading. I see the markets are down. Like, I don't know, it's just kind of funny. Like, I don't think people fully understand that you can make money trading both directions. Like the average person. But yeah, it's just so boomer, and to your point taken in, like he's kind of in that, Q4 is always good. Q4 is always good for my statement. So yes, taken in. To your point, yes, that is definitely something that is very common, normal, I would say. And that's just one piece of anecdotal evidence. But yeah, it's boomers. What do you do, right? You can't live with them, can't live without them. Well, my parents are asking me how to make money when the markets are going down. Funny you ask. Bro, we top tick that final exit. Let's go. Hell yeah. We top tick the shit out of that. For now. Still got the hourly incoming in 7 minutes. Wonder if we want to take the hourly high. 5-minute gap being traded into right now on ES, not on NQ. Okay. Little gap divergence here. Wait. Coop, dude, he made $20, bro. Why are you being mean? Silly goose. Let me hold like $5 or something. Money bags. Oh, it's so funny when traders fight. You want 838s? 838s? Is there something special about 838? I was looking, I don't really see, I mean, unless I just go lower time frames, but yeah, I don't know. I don't really see, it's just all open. It's just imbalance all the way to the left, right? So it's like, what is this high? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. This fight, it's just all imbalanced. So it's like clean traffic. All I know is we top tick this. Listen, the screenshot doesn't get better than this. Unless if these arrows were missing, it'd be better, I guess, but listen, all I got to do, guys, is do this. I just move this short tool to here, and I tell everybody I caught a 1 to 5. How would they know? How would they know? Let's be honest. Oh, I can actually make it a 1 to 6. Seriously, guys, how would they know? Would you guys tell them? You guys wouldn't do that, right? You guys wouldn't do that. You wouldn't tattle on me. Or would you? Yeah, I'm just going to screenshot this quick for... We'll clean up the charts. Got to get the old Twitter screenshot, because if you don't get the Twitter screenshot, it didn't happen, so... Little trick to make your chart smaller for the screenshot is I just drag this watch list all the way over so it looks like a square. Anyway. Download the image. And yeah, so oh, I couldn't paste too large. Never said that before. But anyway, yeah, I'm up like 680 per account on this, so it's like 3,400 total. Anyway, we got a new hour incoming in a few minutes. What are you guys thinking here? Do you guys like reversals lower, or do you guys like this to just kind of keep grinding higher? We're gonna get obviously a pretty nice hourly close above previous hour high, and we will have an hourly gap below here as well. Maybe you guys like something like this. Oops. Trade in the hourly gap, maybe. Or vice versa. I guess it could be hourly high sweep and then trade down into here. Either way. I was in 6 micros. Mac. Well, hey guys, if it's any consolation, the chat was right today with the bias. The bias in the chat was bullish today, so W chat. W chat. Going higher because of boomers. So true. So true. Fucking boomers, bro. I just love like hearing those stories too, where they're just like, well, I guess it's not even stories, but I mean, do you guys ever like, you know, just listen to some of the financial advice that they give? It's just like, it's just a different world, bro. So funny. Just realized Daddy ICT is live. Yeah, guys, did ICT end up taking anything today? Let me pull him up. He literally went live. Basically, we went live at the same time. He went live at market open, but yeah, let's see. 5.6K watching.
And selling it. So I had to make shockwaves in the industry, and then there it is. Well, you said you was never going. Yeah, I know I said. And now you're talking about me, and you're talking about me to other people, and they're talking about me to other people, and that gets my name everywhere.
Listen to this.
You're gonna come here, you're gonna watch me do shit just like this, and you're like, what the hell? But Robin's Cup. Fucking Robin's Cup. That's a week. That's it.
Guys, he's literally telling you what.
Week.
Guys.
That's all it takes.
Fuck.
And nobody could climb that high. Mr. Nil. But it's fun reading all that shit. It is so fun reading that. But I'm going to wish you all a wonderful holiday season. Don't eat too much on Thanksgiving. I plan to. But then I got to go right back to KD.
Oh, I see. I'm going to get fat as fuck.
And then Christmas and New Year's do have a pleasant, warm, family-oriented, Christ-centered holiday season. And February 10th will be the early.
All right, listen, guys. I'm not going to hate on ICT because obviously I trade ICT concepts. He deserves credit for making them popular, all these things. But he literally just, if you rewind it, literally like 5 minutes ago, and I just started listening, so the timing of that is pretty good. What did he say? He loves reading the comments and seeing people talk about him for this, that, or the other. And then he specifically mentions Robin Cup. What does everybody hate on him for most recently? The whole Robin's Cup debacle. When I got ICT mad at me in my chat, I didn't know he was in the chat, but I was talking about how that was pretty fucking disappointing. How that whole thing went down. I didn't like how he handled it. I'm like, that to me is like worthy of criticism. And he was in my chat and he goes, stop worrying about, or he's like, worry about yourself. Worry about yourself. Worrying about others is overrated or something like that. And this is exactly what I was saying, bro. Like a lot of the stuff, people forget this. And people want to put him on a pedestal like he's some above human figure. Because of the way that he talks, the way that he markets his stuff, makes it seem like he is Enigma, like he is the chosen one, so to speak. And that is like, it is rage bait. It is all to get people talking about him, and it's exactly what it does. It doesn't matter if it's good or bad. It's one of the oldest tricks in the marketing book. I mean, look at Patrick Whelan. One of it, like the reason he's as popular as he is because of beefing essentially with people. Like it works. It is what it is. Whether people talk about you good or bad, it's, you know, there's no such thing as bad publicity at the end of the day. So that is, hey, listen, I'm just going to say, he just admitted it himself. I'm just going to take a little mini victory lap, and I'm going to say I told you so. Because there's always fuckers in the chat that are like, ugh. Whenever you criticize ICT even a little bit, whether it's deserved or not, they get all pissy. And I'd kindly like to say, fuck you. He's still just a guy at the end of the day. He deserves credit where credit is due. But let's not make it something that it ain't, all right? So, with that being said, let me take one last scroll through the chat here. We are getting another push higher. So, market opened up here, the new hourly candle. Pumped to new highs. Again, we do have hourly gap down here. This thing just might just keep ripping, chat. Let's see. Was there a 5 minute? Yeah, there was a 5 minute we pulled back into here. So yeah, still supporting bullish order flow. Still supporting, boys. I wonder if there was a, let's see if there was a 1 minute. Yeah, if you were trying to take like this 5 minutes to this high, I don't know. Like this change in the state was pretty much it for entry opportunities, but risk reward's probably not that great unless you're just going to let this run. Pretty nice displacement, I would say, through this high. You know, nice gap overlapping the high. So if you are still holding longs, it looks good. I think it looks pretty good. Wow, socials. I can't agree with that. I mean, ICT definitely works. And whether he made the concepts or not, it doesn't matter because he made him popular. Without ICT, most people in here probably either don't trade at all or they don't trade price action concepts. So I think they work. I mean, there's no doubt that they work. But it's not some you know, magical enigma, whatever. Create rage bait, be funny, or be extremely informative, or create drama. That's how you get views. The internet is dumb. That's true. Yeah, it is true. Yeah. I gotta tell you, this streaming stuff is interesting because I mean, half the battle is just keeping people entertained, and people. The majority of it depends what your priority is, right? So if your priority is views and likes, and obviously if you're streaming, you want to get views and likes, but you know, people engage more with entertaining stuff than they do actual like trading nerd languaging, and that's just the truth. But we try to do both. Keep the main thing still, but obviously I don't have all these memes on here just for shits and giggles, boys.
Rule number 1, you gotta be quick. Rule number 2, don't fall down. And rule number 3, whatever you do, never look back.
Anyway, all right. Anyway, good job today, guys. If you took longs, ended up being a nice little W. So the only problem that I had is that I didn't buy more, right? Funny how that works. But yeah, man, good job today. Hope you guys are mostly green in the chat. We do have PPI tomorrow. And yeah, so PPI tomorrow morning, pre-market. And then, yeah, obviously Thanksgiving on Thursday. So yeah, man, just going to be a shortened week, 3-day trading week for me. I don't know if I'll do anything this afternoon necessarily. Just kind of really depends. I mean, if I did, it would be really an external to internal range play, but you'd also be kind of fading this buy forever day that we got going right now. So might not be totally worth it, but we'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys updated if I do take anything else in the Discord and on X. But otherwise, guys, hit the like button before you go if you want to get fun with Tradeify, code Tyler. And I will be back here tomorrow morning, 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we'll see if we can get another green day under our belts, guys. But appreciate you. Enjoy your Monday, everybody. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow morning. Peace and love, everybody.
Wake up early, coffee to my lips. Tyler Trade streaming, giving us tips. The NASDAQ hustle riding up high. Joints on my playground, never ask you why. ICT moves smart when it flows. Precision like an arrow, yeah, that's how it goes. Stop loss is shaking, but I hold my ground. Payouts stacking while the beats pound. Tyler trades, yeah, he's calling the plays. Future's bright while the market sways. Into running, we don't delay. Stack those wins every single day. Trade lots now, time to break the mold. Risk to reward, pure liquid. stack those wins every single day. Trendline snap, time to break the mold. Risk to reward, pure liquid gold. Liquidity it grabs, making it rain. I'm in sync with Tyler, bringing the gain. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age.